Today we're taking a look at Warhammer 40K Darktide. This has been on my list and my wish list ever since I saw the trailer. So as we go into Warhammer, if you've ever seen the game Vermintide 2, that's a game that I played and I reviewed it on the channel, so do take a look at that if you want to see what the gameplay is going to be like. And I've built my character. You pick his hair, his style, his size, and you pick like the background, like the lore of your character. And I decided to go with the big ogre skullbreaker. The reason for that is I feel like these games, the most fun you can have has been the overpowered melee guy that swings through everything. And the way this game is, for people that have never played it, think of it like a Horde based game from Gears of War. Think of it you know, like those kind of survival games with a little bit more lore, a little bit more grit, very high level graphics. It's just been a blast to play. Now normally when you play a beta, if you can and you've got the time to do so, you want to play throughout the whole thing, right, and get a feeling for, do I actually want to buy this game? Where for me, I'm actually trying to savor it. I'm trying to just play maybe one or two missions because I definitely know I'm going to purchase this, and it's a rare thing in gaming really that you know you're probably going to purchase something and enjoy it. Visually, graphically, it's a very good game, and the general idea is you will go around, you will complete missions, you will level up your character, get more abilities, go up higher waves, and it really is a big Horde style game. We're not talking like 3 or 4 enemies try to attack you. We're talking about when it gets hectic, whole areas become incredibly difficult to deal with, and you really do have to use teamwork and combinations to survive. And again, because it's such a lore-rich game, the characters they make, the environments, they are so enjoyable to play in. I'm going to help out Gunther over here. And I just absolutely love this game, man, to be honest. And I loved Vermintide too. And I just think it's pure, simple gaming. You know, no stupid microtransactions, no bullshit. It is just, you buy the game, man. There might be a few expansions here and there down the road, but you're probably going to want to play them anyway, because the game's so bloody good. And what ends up happening is you end up wanting to play different characters because each character plays different. You know, a guy with a bow and arrow, or a sniper, or a big ogre, or a guy with a whatever, a big hack and slash sword like that guy's got, they all play differently. So yeah, finding some stuff, and it's just been really enjoyable. The whole environment, the atmosphere, I just really do love it. And it's a rare thing for me these days to be like a glowing report about a game, because yeah, there's been quite a few changes in my life in like the past 6 months. I don't have nearly as much time to play games. I don't have as much enjoyment for games in general. Drop a healing orb there for the team. So it's really nice to just be able to come onto a game and just beat some bloody monsters up, basically, with a group and enjoy myself. Like, it's not that deep, right? Not every game needs to be incredibly deep. Not every game needs to be 8,000 different metas, you know, all this crazy shit going on. This is a very simple concept, very well executed. That's all it needs to be. And honestly, yeah, I think if you enjoy Horde, if you enjoy PvE, you're just really going to enjoy one of these games. It is very fun. It's one of those rare moments where, like, someone like me that, you know, he likes to be critical and review things, become a bit of a fanboy, to be honest. And I just think it's just really good. I haven't got all the graphics turned all the way up because I'm recording and streaming at the same time. So it's a little bit, you know, lower frame rate than usual, but the Vermintide game ran perfectly. I'm sure this will run really well. And the developers keep the game going for a long time. They're not going to ditch the game after a week. They're going to stick with it. And I think you're going to have a blast playing this. Now, I'm shouting a little bit because I'm trying to not let my voice disappear again, because I had lost my voice over the weekend. So we're shouting a little bit, so deafen you too much, I'll actually turn this game a little bit down so I don't have to shout quite as loud. But this is kind of what happens. The music kicks in. You end up having to defend like huge waves of hordes, man. Get in there and roar through everything. And honestly, man, it's just a blooming good laugh, man. This guy's got some absolute massive flamethrower going on. Just the visuals, it's like steampunk. It's just everything, man. He surrounds you. We're getting absolutely whipped up here by... Now, you see what's happened here? I've got surrounded, man. I need to get back to my team here. Because you really do get flanked and pushed, and we need to get to my team. Come on, lads. I'm letting you down. And again, the more action you're involved in, the more HP and shields you get back. So it's not one of these games where you want to chicken out, run away and camp in a corner and regen. No, you want to find somebody and absolutely heavy attack them into the ground, man. It's just a great piece of fun, man. That's all you can say. It's to me, it's what video games are about. I feel like they're not trying to reinvent the wheel. They're not like, well, we've done battle royales, what can we do now? They're just like, listen, everybody likes a load of scary monsters running at you and smashing the ever-living crap out of them. And that's what this game is, man. It's just enjoyable, man. I think you get this, you play this solo or you play this with a group of your mates, you're just gonna have a wild old time. I think it's four player co-op. You could play this, you know, a couple of duos link up, 4-man link up, you know. It's just enjoyable, man. And again, as you level up, you'll get more and more abilities. At the moment, I've just got this like basic kind of stampede push to get people out of the way. I've got a bit of a block. I can go left and right, dancing and blocking. I also have like an impact grenade. Oh, we're getting flanked from behind, huh? It's just... You don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's just a horde game where you just beat the ever-living crap out of everything. It's gory, it's bloody. You know, it's not your Fortnite cartoon Disney graphics that everything's got. It's a proper video game made for gamers, you know. Not there's anything wrong with the Fortnite graphics if you like that style, but for me, you know, I'm a Gears 1 guy, you know. I like the gore, I like the, you know, that's what I like, man. You see, he's got some kind of like laser machine gun. I'm like I think my when I created my character, I think the description was no intelligence, big club, or something like that. So, yeah. Sorry. There's different ways to play the game for sure. Now you see my big abilities up, so if I ever get surrounded, I can roll them away. You see here, the more I'm hitting, the more my shield's going up in the bottom left. Oof. And I tell you one thing as well. For a game that seems kind of like messy, as in you just swinging and hitting shit, the combat's very good. Like, I'm talking, you could look at that. I can step back, I can dodge, and in the middle of everything going on, you can do all of that. You can sidestep, you can shuffle, and you can shoot as well. And the shooting's very satisfying. Like, I'm talking, if this was just a shooting game, it would be a good game. Like, it just registers, there's weight to it, it's the animations, it's clean. It's just nice to just, you know what, it's just nice to actually pick up a game. And look, whether I end up playing this for 50 hours or whether I end up buying it or not, it's nice to be able to pick up a game and hand on heart go, yeah, this is a good game. Like, I can recommend this to you. I think you will have a blast. I'd be very, very surprised. I'd be very, very surprised if you were to get this game and play through it and be like, bro, this is trash. Like, I would just be very, very surprised. So you get the idea. Now, I'm not going to sit and play through all of the missions. Normally on a beta, I'd grind through it and say, oh, is the end game good? I know the leveling system's going to be decent and the abilities are going to be fun. And I just know this is going to be a fantastic game. And I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. So I'm just going to play 1 or 2 missions and then probably uninstall and wait for the release. So yeah, this was GGZII giving you your opinion on Darktide. I'm going to knock the video off now because we're getting my throat's getting quite sore. But I hope you appreciate me putting out a video. Hopefully this gives somebody something to play maybe over the weekend, or you know, when the game comes out, something like that. But yeah, man, it is vibes. This game is just vibes, man. It's just like, you just play it a bit like, you know, like the Doom Eternals and your Doom games, where you just play it and you're like, yeah, this is just a good game, bro. If you like violence, speed and momentum, this is the game for you, boys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Take it easy, guys.